All right, Brandon, I guess we'll start with you.
No pressure.
Operation Northwoods.
Which one's that?
So that is during the 60s, during the Cuban Missile Crisis. The CIA knocks on JFK's door, and they say, hey, Mr. President, we want to start a war with Cuba.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
And so I think the best way to do that would be to get U.S. citizens who look Cuban to commit terrorist acts, and we'll just go to Miami, and we'll just land a boat and make it look like Cubans landed and just kill a bunch of Americans. We'll kill a bunch of people.
Gun them down.
Gun them down in the streets, terrorist type of stuff. And then people will be like, wow, those Cubans, those darn Cubans, that's so terrible. And we'll go to war with Cuba, and it'll be foolproof. We'll get our war with Cuba, and that'll be how we do it. And JFK was like, what in the absolute fuck is wrong with all of you? That is ridiculous. And then a few short months later, he had to go to, was it Austin or Dallas? He had to go to he had to have that convertible trip in Texas, let's say. So that's my favorite one, Operation Northwoods.
All right.
My turn? Mm-hmm. My favorite conspiracy kind of ties in with Operation Paperclip, when after World War II, when we drafted all of the Nazi scientists to, work for the American government because they were ridiculously smart, making rockets and stuff. And my favorite conspiracy is that sometime when NASA was founded, the government kind of shifted, and all of the Nazis kind of, NASA is is the person controlling the strings of the United States government, and it's all Nazi owned. And they were looking into interdimensional travel and stuff like that makes me sound crazy when I talk about it at family dinner.
You're literally wearing a tinfoil hat now?
I got my hat on, Mom.
Is this a safe space?
Today I got my hat on. You can't say anything.
I think that, I don't believe Bush did 9/11, but I think the United States had knowledge that 9/11 was going to happen. They knew there was a terrorist attack coming, and instead of stopping it, they said, hold up, what if we don't stop it? And then use this attack to expand the size and scope of government for more jobs, but also for control. Because now you say, hey, this happened, you need us to keep you safe. We can go to war, which is great for, the economy, which it didn't actually work for the economy then because 2008 sucked. But it's great for, our re-election campaign, and it's great to boost the profile of these people, such as John McCain. And so maybe they looked the other way to see where it would go, and maybe they got caught with their pants down on exactly what happened, but they kind of used it as an opportunity to maybe some people might die, but think about what we can use with it. And they use that to, I think that was the original security theater, where you used a tragedy to say, hey, this is bad. We need to adapt these surveillance programs. We need to adapt all these other big government programs, the TSA. Look, if you don't let us touch your nuts before you get on a plane, you're not an American. You're not a patriot. And there was a fear that the economy was going to be bad. Government jobs come into play, so you can hire all these massive government programs. And now you have all these politicians. If you look at that since 2001. Mass reliance on the government to solve our problems. It's security theater. You had COVID, which, the government said, if you don't wear a mask and walk one way down a Walmart aisle, you're going to kill my grandma. And so I think that kind of led to the slow decline in the free-thinking, cognitive common sense of Americans to say, wait a minute, I don't think this organization knows what's best. And they use terrorism and, Bin Laden as a scapegoat to just do what they wanted while you were afraid of, terrorism. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.